Hey, this is Sir Charles Carey. I want you to join me on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. for the Tru-Mu podcast, True Music. That's where we talk about all things.
I'm a musician, singer-songwriter, producer, engineer.
All things creative.
Me and my co-host, Carl T. Smith, the smooth one, will be glad to hear you, glad to talk to you, answer your questions, and talk all things music. The Tru-Mu podcast, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Be part of the energy.
I can see that thing that makes men stop, stand still, all in denial, suffer loss of will.
One more time, folks, we doing it again. The Tru-Mu podcast, Sir Charles Carey and Carl T. the Smooth One Smith. I like that, the Smooth One Smith. Yeah. What's going on, sir?
Yeah, you know. Same old stuff, man.
Right. That's all good. Man, I tell you,
Same old stuff.
You guys were out of town recently. You, Leon, and the Peoples. Where were y'all at?
No, we did a thing down in. No. We did a thing down in Manhattan for this guy. There's a Joe Trainer that has a training gym, and
Okay.
he had a little birthday party thing, so we played down there.
Okay.
Sunday we'll be in Chicago.
Right.
Monday we'll be in Chicago, and then April 19th we'll be down there in DC.
April 19th. I know I wrote it before. I'm going to write it again. April 19th?
April 19th, Sunday, April 19th. You're looking at the flyer.
Okay. Daggone it.
You out of town?
I got a gig.
Oh, okay. Great.
Good problem to have, though.
Yeah. Hey.
Look, we got March 21st back at Mingle. They moved the date. April 18th, we got this gig in Oxon Hill, not too far from MGM. April 19th, we got, hold on, what we got? April 19th, we got, Waldorf, Maryland. And then April 24th, we got a wedding. So just all around the same time frame, just bouncing around. Okay. Dang. Because I'm gonna tell you, I got your book. I met with one of our previous guests, Anthony Pryor, and I got your copy of the book. I was planning on giving it to you. I just have to mail it to you, I guess. But I picked it up from him the other day.
Okay.
It's all good. So how's the weather there, man? In the city, I heard you get what, 2 feet, inch and a half, foot and a half,
2 feet plus.
Really?
Of snow. Yeah. 2 feet plus of snow. I dug my car out, and the snow is higher than the car. It's taller than the car.
Wow.
But it's winter.
Yeah.
When I was 20 years ago, because I'm only 21, when the snow used to come down starting September and go all the way through like March, it was always that high. So
I mean, I was telling Sharon how we went to school no matter what, rain, sleet, hail, or snow. We might as well work for the post office,
No matter what, you climbed over the mountains with your galoshes and them rubber boots, the raincoat with the hat, and school was open.
Yep, exactly. And today, everything shuts down. I know as an adult, when I was working, regular job, I'm used to really just going. But since they want to be soft, I said, okay, I'll be soft. No work.
Hey,
okay.
Join them.
Yeah, can't beat them. Man, so I gotta get your feedback. I'm here scrolling as we speak. I was trying to find out if there were any other updates. Not that there need to be in regards to, I think it's called BAMFA or BAMTA, the British Awards, or their version of the Oscars, where Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan were presenting, and the guy with Tourette's yelled out the N-word. I mean, what's your take on that, man?
Well, I don't know if he had Tourette's, because the last time I spoke to that guy, no, I'm only kidding.
Oh man. Oh,
You know,
I
I
like
just
some
think,
Tourette's.
yeah, man. People are more comfortable these days in doing like crazy things, stuff like that, and it's okay. They just I saw in the news not too long ago here where a bunch of kids were uh, bombing. I'm gonna say bombing the police with snowballs.
Really?
Yeah, and so I mean, people are just too comfortable, with a lot of things, and the funny thing is that the new mayor that we have, is saying, well, it was just a friendly snowball fight. You don't have a snowball fight with the police. You know what I'm saying? Too comfortable, I mean, you throw snowballs, they throw bullets, then we complain. Come on, man.
Right. Well, I mean, were they being attacked and they were not on board with it, or was it an actual assault? Was it ice? I mean,
No. It was look. Whatever happened, it was a. They got it. They had a snowball fight. It got out of hand. They called the cops. The cops came, and then all of a sudden, they attacked the cops. So,
So the cops forgot how it felt to be kids, huh? No, I'm sorry.
How it felt to be kids. There you go.
The funny. Go ahead.
Oh no, because I was gonna go. I was gonna say. So I just think people feel a little too comfortable these days, because apparently his Tourette's was under control up until that point. I'm just saying.
My thinking is, I understand it's involuntary, the physical and the verbal tics. I understand that, but I also understand that if it's in you, at some point it can come out of you. So you can't explain that away. And then earlier today they had a Howard University professor come on, and he was like, well, how would that have played if it was us doing that, or one of us doing that, or some of us doing that? And then he also went on to say that the truth of the matter is, they, meaning the producers of the show, they acted as if, if this is the key, if it insulted anyone, they are sorry for that. If it insulted anyone, now I personally may not have been insulted, but was it appropriate? Was it acceptable behavior? That's the key. And they felt that they were making excuses for their countrymen. They were making excuses for their countrymen. Yeah. Well, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one of those things, and I kind of take it with a grain, but I see it for what it actually is. I'm not upset with it, but we should not have to be tolerant when they don't. So that's the long and short of it, in my opinion. But here in other news,
we do news. Okay.
Right. The Olympics, man. I mean, I was looking at the Olympics and the women's ice skating, hockey, not ice skating, but even though hockey is ice skating, but the women's Olympic team, they beat Canada. And so did the men. So
hockey, huh?
Yeah. So, the last time that was a big deal was in 1980. I remember there was a big hoopla because, obviously Canada, they're further north than we are. And I guess hockey is a norm for them as far as a sport. And, you don't beat somebody at their own game, but United States went up against Canada in 1980 and they won. And it was like, the gates opened up, and so we haven't done that since then.
I'm not sure, but I think it was also because the team that was playing was an underdog and was a team that shouldn't even have been there, shouldn't have won or something like that. And that was the team that beat them. I remember that.
Okay.
If that's the same time that I remember.
Probably is. Probably.
They
Yeah.
weren't, you know, they weren't considered anywhere close to being able to play, you know, the Canadians and you know, at their game. You know,
Right.
and they won.
You know, man, it happens. That's all I can say. You know, I'm not a hockey fan. Honestly, I'm not big on ice skating at all. Oh, well, here we go again. But this guy, Ilya something, he's skating for the United States. He does this backflip. So he has more controversial perspective, if you will. He does this backflip and it's like, did you see that? He did the backflip and it was wonderful, Carl. Man, he's got talent and skill. Meanwhile, a black sister from France that did it several years ago, and they like, how dare you do that? That's not acceptable. So, of course, someone caught up with her and they interviewed her and asked her what she thought about the fact that he's being praised for it, but yet when she did it, it was like taboo, you know. And she broke the ice, obviously, you know, by doing it, being an innovator. But we just can't catch a break no matter what, you know. We just can't catch a break. Man, I tell you. So what else has been happening on your end? Any exciting news or happenings or occurrences in NYC or on the road so far with you?
You know, like I said, I mean, there's so many things that's happening, you know, so many things that's happening and things, you know, that I don't even try to keep up with it. I'm trying to keep up with the stuff that I need to do, and I'm barely making that.
It's difficult, man. I'll be honest with you. You know, I've been saying for a while, honestly, I've said for several years, you know, I've written 7 books, but I've been wanting to write another book based on my exit from the federal government and based on the mental health condition. You know, I know there's a way for me to creatively merge the two topics. And I have a topic which I don't want to reveal here because I don't want anyone to sort of take my topic. But and I spoke to one of my coaches, mentors, and friends about it, and he thought it was a good idea to use that topic. But because of the activity, you know, speaking sometimes, music more times, and you know, I just haven't been able to get back to writing the book. Not to mention the upcoming CD. You know?
Yeah. Just so much stuff, man. It's like, I don't know. There's not enough time in the day, and if you put more time in the day, you fill it with something else. So,
well, you young folks, y'all should be able to run circles around us. I tell you, man. I don't know if you guys really have a valid excuse. I find it
still being as young as I am, it's still overwhelming.
No, I got you. Well, you know, what's that song by Sam and Dave? Hold On, that Isaac Hayes wrote. Supposedly, there's been a settlement. They never gave the Trump family or organization permission to use it, so they finally got a settlement. I don't know what the dollar amount was, but yeah, they made some money and says that the Isaac Hayes family is satisfied with the settlement. So it's probably more than they've seen in a minute, and I'm not mad at them. Get yours, whatever it is, you know. But that's great. Yeah, man. But
interesting. So what it was that Trump used the song
as a theme song of some fashion. I don't know what, you know, how he used it, but hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. So I don't know if it was in the build up to the election before he won the presidency, or if it was in some other fashion or from some kind of promotion. I'm not really certain, but yeah, they settled, and the Hayes family's like, we're good, thanks.
Use it again, right?
Right. Or use another song, you know.
Use it again because they already won, so it wouldn't even be a fight. Go ahead, use it again. Do us a favor, use it again.
I tell you, you know, misappropriation, I guess it is, of other people's intellectual property. You know, it's good to see that you know, people are getting their just due. I'll be honest with you. And then recently I heard that Netflix has a special about Tyra Banks and America's Top Model, which I really never watched it, so I don't really know much about the program. But seemingly she mistreated some people and was not accountable for it. And you know how these reality shows go. It's, you know, a bunch of drama, trauma, and now because of the Netflix special, they're talking about it and how wrong it was and what kind of person she is. And you know, so I mean, it's just all kinds of drama in the world today. To me, honestly, it's just too much, a bit too much. You know, like you said, it's not enough time to get stuff done that we want to get done, and yet
this.
we're still trying. We're still trying. Oh, hold on, we got a couple of comments. What are these comments? Who's this? Okay, thanks for joining, whoever you are. That should we. Okay, fish, orange, wide-eyed. Okay, whatever that means. I don't know if you're trying to spam us or whatever, but I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean and what that's supposed to do. But okay, but yeah. So but again, you know, we got a couple of things going on, and like I know you're going to be down here on the 19th, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, you guys are going to perform any of the original material
for Leon's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing all his stuff. All his stuff. He's working on a new album. Seems like all of us is working on new albums. He's working on a new album, so we're doing some of the songs from the album. Okay. And then we're doing, you know, some of the songs from the other 2 albums that he had.
Okay, nice.
Also, we got one of the background singers have a release out, Monie Amore. She has a release out, so she opens up the show. You know, she does the first song.
Nice.
And then one of the other singers is doing a cover of one of the songs and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's going to be a
well-rounded show.
Full show. Full show.
Yeah, we've got this. I know we spoke about it, but got a little graphic here. March 21st, we'll be at Mix and Mingle. For all those of you that are in the DMV, come on down to Clinton and get your fair share of old school soul and your neo soul fix, because we're going to bring it, because that's what we do. Soul City Collective, featuring yours truly. And then we have another event, like I said before, coming up on April 18th. I don't have any flyer or anything. And then April 19th, we've got the event here called Groaning. I'm not sure what it's called. Groaning or something. Oh, maybe the thing is in the way. I can't.
Things in the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but so we're doing that. And let's see, can I move that out the way? I sure can. Groaning courage. Okay, I've never heard that phrase before. Groaning courage. Anyway, we've got Skrillington Brett Stacker opening up for us. He's got a new release called Broke the Sofa. Nice production on it. But he'll be opening up for us, and we'll be performing on the 19th. It's a fundraiser for domestic violence and worthy cause. So we'll be doing that in Waldorf, Maryland. And back to the grind, like I said, 18th, 19th, 24th, we got the wedding. So we're just keeping it moving down here. So grateful to have the activity, grateful that we can keep the visibility and the relevance going, because there's a lot to be done, honestly. People do need a release. I think that with what you do and with what I do, people need an opportunity to let their hair down, release the stress, get their dance on, get their drink on, or whatever it is that really satisfies them, and then get back to life. So we can be that for them. Glad to be able to participate accordingly.
Sure. Yep. That's right. That's right. So new music still working?
Yeah, actually, I have a couple songs that I went back to look at because, like I said, I was writing like crazy prior to the band starting up, and the last song was "It's You," but I had a couple other songs I need to put the finishing touches on. So we're gonna put the finishing touches on those tracks and put some of those singles together to create an album. And any music videos that we can do to support the song and bring it to life even more so, we're going to do that. And then once that's done, just keep pushing it. In fact, since the band sounded so good performing the original material, I want them to learn some more of the songs like The Door, Maybe You're Sexy, and I got a few others. He's the One. And if they can do them, which I know they can because these guys are really good, hey, all I can say is it's a wrap in the sense of speaking because they're talented. They've been doing this for a while. In fact, everyone in the group has been performing for a number of years. So I expect nothing but the best from them. And the good thing is when you don't have to tell a musician, what to do, what to play, and they just look to you for your guidance. That's just one of the best feelings. It doesn't get better than that to me, so yeah. Excited about it, man. Excited about it.
Sounds good. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna have some other things happening too, but just not quite ready for the reveal yet. So man. I tell you. Now I know that. See, this is February. We're going into March. What is the next holiday? I mean, if you look at St. Patrick's, I don't know if that's considered a holiday, but next federal holiday. It's a Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. It's got to be something between there, right?
St. Patrick, March 17th. I know. But federal holiday, I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to figure out. Were you able to line anything up on your way coming down?
Huh?
Were you able to line anything up on your trip coming down to the DMV?
I have to find out because what I understand on the 18th, on the 18th, on April 18th, I think we hadn't heard anything more about them.
I think you're freezing a little bit.
Okay. How about now?
You're good now. You're good now. Yeah. When are you actually coming down? When do you actually get down to this area? Are you coming down prior to the 18th?
Okay, yeah,
it must be the actual day.
I think we're supposed to be on the 18th. Well, I think on the 18th. On the 18th, we're supposed to have been in Norfolk, Virginia, but I hadn't heard anything about it. So therefore, I'm trying to. I need to find out.
Norfolk to Tacoma Park Station in the same day.
The 18th, so Saturday, we're scheduled to be at Norfolk, Virginia. Okay. And then, well, and the reason why I want to know is because if I could have done quite a few things. I could have brought a whole show down, and I would have probably come down the whole week.
Gotcha. Well, Yeah, when you find out, let me know, man, because maybe we could have you maybe do a couple of songs if you're interested. Bring your track. I'm gonna have you do a couple of tracks for something maybe when your remixes. I don't know, whatever you're working on, but that's something that's definitely an option. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got for this week. We got some guests that were not able to come through, so we'll circle back around and see a better time for them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more of what we do. I had on this Saturday past, unexpected or last minute, I should say, last minute engagement at a place called Stilettos. Now that's a small venue, but it's in the Capitol Heights, and nice. I mean, very modern, and they're new. I don't know what they look for if you want to put on an engagement, but I was there for the very first time. Quite impressed. A nice green room for the artists. Sound system sounds good. A nice built-in stage. They have the ability to have food cooked on the premises. Maybe about 10 or so tables. Seating maybe 6 to 8 people at a table. Nice, comfortable venue. Great for a live show, and I had a great time, man. Just that it snowed that day.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, how's the weather there?
Same. Well, we got a little bit less than Delaware and then less than you guys got, but definitely it came, soft, but it's gone now for the most part.
It ain't going here. So Stilettos is an open room
cafe. It's called a dinner cafe.
But it's an open room, or is it like a club, or?
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can send a. It's one big space, DJ booth in the back. Band is on the opposite side. It's really nice, man.
Oh, okay. Got to work on hooking up some stuff there.
Yeah, and that was part of my objective to go there. I did a couple of songs, but my objective was to go meet the owners in hopes that I could, that I hope that I can bring the band over. And they're so new that, they don't have any particular agenda yet, but, I understand. So we'll see. Let me see if I can bring up the image for you to check out. Let's see, where are we? Download, where are you? Date added. This is it? No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, it's one of those camera files, so it won't let me open it up. It's a camera file. But yeah, man, it's really nice. I'll send it to you personally. I'll text you later. You can check it out and go online. Okay. But yeah, so with that being said, folks, until next time, it's a wrap.
You're sexy, so good to me.